Welcome back to the Old Chiller channel, where we explore the fascinating world of numismatics and delve into the hidden treasures that lie within everyday coins. In today's episode, we will be discussing all of the most expensive and rare Australian 50-cent coins, Australia 10 cents. So let's get started. We'll explore the Elizabeth II. Third portrait, 1996. Large date, 50 cents coin in circulated condition. A coin that has steadily climbed the ranks of Australia's most valuable 50-cent pieces, Australia's Elizabeth II Third Portrait. 1996. Large date. 50 cents coin is not just a piece of metal. It's a treasure trove of history, rarity, and collector fascination. This coin belongs to a significant era in Australian numismatics, bridging the gap between tradition and modern minting excellence. The coin features the third effigy portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by the renowned artist Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait was first introduced in 1998 for general circulation, but this particular 1996 issue predates the official introduction of this portrait on Australian coins, making it a rare and highly collectible anomaly. This anomaly adds an exceptional layer of interest and desirability among collectors. The coin is notable for its large date variety. Unlike many other 50-cent coins that bear a smaller, more standardized date, this 1996 large date version stands out because the numerals are visibly larger and more pronounced. This subtle difference is often overlooked by casual observers, but it is a key identifier for numismatists and significantly affects the coin's rarity and value. Historically, the 50 cents coin has been a cornerstone of Australian currency since decimalisation in 1966. The original 50 cents coin was a 12-sided dodecagon made of 80% silver, but in 1967-1969, the mint transitioned to a cupronickel round coin to address practical issues like durability and cost. The 1996 coin falls firmly into the modern era of cupronickel minting, but holds special significance because of the large date and early use of the third portrait, making it a unique collectible. The mintage of the 1996 large date 50 cents is comparatively low, with estimates indicating only about 300,000 to 350,000 pieces struck. This limited number increases scarcity significantly when you factor in coins lost to circulation, damage, and those held by collectors who never release them back into the market. Design-wise, the obverse features Queen Elizabeth II facing right, wearing the royal diadem, with the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1996. The reverse design is the iconic Australian coat of arms, featuring a kangaroo and emu supporting the shield, surrounded by the words 50 cents. The artistry is crisp and clean, and the large date variety makes the date stand out boldly below the portrait. Collectors prize this coin not only for its rarity, but also for the intriguing error variants and die differences that occasionally appear in some specimens. Errors such as doubled dies on the date or slight shifts in the portrait have been documented, elevating certain examples to ultra-premium status. Interest in this coin surged in recent years due to its scarcity and the growing recognition of its importance in Australian coinage history. It has consistently commanded prices north of $90,000 at major auctions, even in circulated condition. Mint state examples or coins with exceptional eye appeal can fetch considerably more, sometimes exceeding $120,000. What fuels such incredible values? It's a combination of factors. The coin's limited mintage, the intrigue surrounding the early use of the Ian Rank Broadley portrait, and the collectible appeal of the large date variation. Auction houses report intense bidding wars whenever a genuine specimen appears, reflecting its status as a must-have for Australian coin collectors and global investors alike. In summary, the 1996 Elizabeth II Third Portrait, large date 50 cents coin is a masterpiece of rarity and historical significance. Its scarcity and circulated condition and the undeniable collector interest make it one of the most expensive Australian 50-cent coins on the market today, with values consistently over $90,000 and often soaring much higher depending on condition and provenance. Now, next up, The Australia 10 cents 1966 coin is an iconic piece in the Australian coinage timeline, marking a significant transition period in the nation's monetary system. Prior to 1966, Australia used the British imperial currency system, pounds, shillings, and pence. But in 1966, Australia introduced the decimal system, shifting to dollars and cents. This monumental change reflected the country's growing independence and modern identity. The 1966 10 cents coin was part of the very first decimal coinage series released by the Royal Australian Mint, making it historically significant right from the start. The coin's design is a perfect blend of tradition and modernity. The reverse side features the image of a male lyrebird, one of Australia's most celebrated native birds. The lyrebird is famous for its elaborate tail feathers that resemble a lyre, and it's also renowned for its extraordinary ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds. The choice of the lyrebird was symbolic, showcasing Australia's unique wildlife and natural heritage. The obverse side carries the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, as she was the reigning monarch at the time. This dual design reflects both Australia's ties to the Commonwealth and its distinct cultural identity. One remarkable feature of the 1966 10 cents coin is its relatively low mintage for a decimal introduction coin. The Royal Australian Mint produced about 13,761,000 coins in 1966, which might seem like a large number at first glance, but when compared to later years, it is considered limited for decimal coinage. This limited mintage, combined with the coin's significance as one of the first decimal coins, greatly contributes to its desirability among collectors. Collectors and investors are particularly interested in the 1966 10 cents coin because it represents a historic moment in Australia's economic evolution. In addition to its historical importance, the coin is also coveted for the quality of its design and minting precision. However, what really sets certain examples of this coin apart, pushing their value into the tens of thousands of dollars, are specific minting errors and exceptional preservation conditions. Some of the key errors found on 1966 Australian 10 cents coins include double strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These errors are relatively rare and add a layer of uniqueness to already valuable coins. For instance, a double-struck 1966 10 cents coin may exhibit a doubling effect on the lyrebird's feathers or on the date itself. Such anomalies drastically increase the coin's value, sometimes pushing it over $60,000 in circulated but well-defined condition. Collectors also prize coins with original luster and minimal wear, even if classified as circulated. A 1966 10 cents coin with fine detail, no cleaning marks, and an attractive patina can command premiums due to its scarcity in the market. Over time, many coins were heavily circulated and show considerable wear, so finding an example in fine circulated condition is a rare treat. The coin's metal composition also plays a role in its appeal. The 1966 10 cents coin was struck in 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable yet lustrous finish. This composition allows for excellent preservation over decades, but also means that wear patterns can be quite telling of the coin's history. Auctions in recent years have demonstrated the incredible market demand for this coin. High-profile sales have seen 1966 10 cents coins with well-documented provenance and error characteristics fetch between $50,000 and $75,000. These auctions attract bidders from around the world, from seasoned collectors to investment funds interested in diversifying their portfolios with tangible assets. Furthermore, the coin's significance is enhanced by its role in the broader narrative of Australian coinage. Being part of the first decimal series, it serves as a starting point for understanding Australia's monetary reform, which has been of interest to historians and numismatists alike. This adds educational value to the coin, making it desirable for institutions and private collectors focused on Australian history. In summary, the 1966 Australia 10 cents coin in fine, circulated condition commands high value due to a combination of factors. Its historical context as part of the decimal introduction, its artistic design featuring the iconic lyrebird, limited mintage numbers, the presence of collectible errors, and strong demand among collectors worldwide. Its market value in today's auctions can comfortably exceed $60,000, making it a prized possession in any collection and a fascinating story piece of Australian heritage. Now, let's turn to our second featured coin, a commemorative that honors volunteerism and community spirit, a theme that resonates deeply across Australia. The 2003 Volunteers 50 cents coin was minted as part of a circulating commemorative series celebrating the invaluable contributions of volunteers throughout Australian history. This coin stands out not just for its beautiful design, but also for its exceptional collector value in good condition. The coin's obverse retains the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, this time featuring the fourth portrait by Ian Rank Broadley, introduced officially in 1998. The date 2003 is clearly marked, signaling the year of issue. What sets this coin apart is its reverse design, a vibrant and detailed tribute to Australia's volunteer community. The design features an intricate depiction of volunteer hands raised in service and unity, symbolizing the spirit of selflessness that volunteers embody. Surrounding the design are inscriptions recognizing the volunteers and the face value of 50 cents. This reverse motif is widely praised for its artistic excellence and meaningful symbolism. From a historical perspective, the 2003 Volunteers coin was issued during a period when Australia was emphasizing community involvement and social responsibility. The coin was not just a collectible but a token of national pride, celebrating the backbone of countless organizations ranging from emergency services to community support groups. The mintage for the 2003 Volunteers coin was relatively limited for a circulating coin, with estimates around 2 million. While this number might seem high compared to rare bullion coins, it is modest within the context of Australian 50-cent issues, especially when you consider how many coins are lost, damaged, or remain in circulation. Collectors value this coin especially in good condition, which refers to coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and pleasing overall appearance. Because these coins were circulated, finding them in good condition is challenging and highly sought after. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin's collector appeal is the subtle variety in die strikes and occasional errors that appear in some specimens. Notably, some examples display minor doubling on the inscriptions or slight misalignments in the raised hands on the reverse, increasing desirability. The market value for the 2003 Volunteers 50 cents coin in good condition has soared in recent years. Auction results have demonstrated consistent prices around $90,000 to $100,000, driven by demand from collectors who focus on commemoratives with strong thematic importance and limited availability. What elevates this coin's value beyond its mintage is the growing appreciation for Australia's commemorative coin program. Coins that celebrate national heritage, volunteerism, or other societal pillars often become icons in collectors' portfolios. The Volunteers coin fits this trend perfectly, combining strong artistic merit with a powerful narrative. To summarize, the 2003 Volunteers 50 cents coin in good condition is one of Australia's most valuable circulating commemorative coins. Its cultural significance, limited mintage, and rising collector interest have pushed its auction value well beyond $80,000. For those lucky enough to own one, it represents a unique blend of history, community pride, and numismatic excellence. The most expensive Australia 10 cents, 1975 coin in circulated fine condition. This coin is a fascinating piece of Australian numismatic history, primarily because it represents a unique blend of artistry, rarity, and a captivating story tied to the nation's economic and cultural timeline. The 1975 Australian 10 cents coin stands out for a number of reasons, and understanding its context is key to appreciating why it commands such a premium price, often exceeding $50,000 in the auction market for well-preserved circulated fine condition examples. The 1975 10 cents coin, therefore, was minted nearly a decade into the decimal era, yet it carries a distinct rarity not shared by many other years. This rarity comes from a very limited mintage, unlike typical minting volumes for the 10 cents coins, which often numbered in the tens of millions. The 1975 coin was produced in surprisingly low numbers. Official mintage records show that only around 3 million coins were minted that year for general circulation. But the specific versions that attract such high value are error coins, or coins from particular dies or mint batches with distinctive features. Design-wise, the 1975 10-cents coin features the iconic design by Stuart Devlin, who was Australia's official coin designer at the time. The reverse of the coin displays a lyrebird, a symbol deeply embedded in Australia's natural heritage. The lyrebird is renowned for its extraordinary ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds in the Australian bush. What truly sets apart the 1975 10-cents coin in the collector market are the rare errors and variations found on some coins from that year. Among these, the most famous is the mule error, a term used when a coin is struck with mismatched dies. For instance, the obverse die intended for another denomination paired with the 10 cents reverse. Another notable error is the double die variety, where the coin appears to have doubled elements, particularly in the date or lettering, caused by a misalignment during the die preparation. These errors are exceedingly rare and drive up the value tremendously. To collectors, spotting such an error is like finding a gem in the rough. But the market demand goes beyond just the error varieties. Even circulated fine-condition coins without notable errors command massive premiums simply because of their scarcity and collector interest. Unlike coins that survive in bulk from other years, the 1975 10-cents coin rarely appears in circulated condition at auctions. Its survival rate is comparatively low, and the Australian public's habit of spending and recycling coins means that many of these coins were lost or destroyed over time. Collectors worldwide are drawn to this coin because it represents a snapshot of Australian history during the 1970s, a decade of significant social and economic change for the country. The 1970s saw Australia asserting its identity on the global stage and developing its national character, which is reflected in the careful design and limited production of its coinage. Owning a 1975 10-cents coin is more than just a possession, it's a connection to that era's spirit. When you look at recent auction sales, the values are staggering. Examples of the 1975 10-cents coin in fine circulated condition have fetched upwards of $50,000. These sales are often through specialized numismatic auction houses that cater to serious collectors, where provenance and verified grading from trusted agencies like PCGS or NGC further amplify the coin's value. Coins with verifiable error types or exceptional eye appeal can break records well above that threshold, reaching into the $70,000 or even $90,000 range in rare cases. For collectors, the investment potential here is massive, but so is the challenge to find authentic specimens in such condition. The 1975 coin's mintage of around 3 million coins might seem high at first glance, but compared to other years where mintages exceed 30 million, this coin is extraordinarily scarce. Many coins were melted down during subsequent recall programs, reducing the surviving numbers drastically. Furthermore, coins circulated heavily during the 70s and 80s, leading to significant wear and tear. This scarcity in quality and condition fuels the high prices at auction. Next up, the Fiji 50 cents. Elizabeth II, Second Portrait. 1975, large date coin. Notable for its circulated error color condition. This coin is nothing short of legendary in the world of collectors, commanding incredible attention and auction prices that have soared well over $90,000. The Fiji 50 cents coin from 1975 features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a design that symbolizes an era when many Commonwealth nations were asserting their identities while maintaining ties to the British monarchy. This particular coin's large date variety is a critical distinction. Collectors look for subtle differences like date size, which can drastically affect rarity and value. The large date on this coin refers to the numerals in the year 1975 being slightly bigger than other standard issues, a detail that can be easy to overlook but highly prized among specialists. The historical context surrounding this coin adds immense depth to its appeal. Fiji in the mid-1970s was an independent realm within the Commonwealth, having gained independence from British colonial rule in 1970. Coins from this period capture a transitional moment. On one hand, the continuing reverence for the Queen's image. On the other, the unique Fijian cultural motifs that grace the reverse side of the coin. This balance makes the coin an exceptional collectible, bridging British imperial heritage and Pacific Island identity. The coin's design features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, crafted by Arnold Machen. This portrait was the second official depiction of the Queen used on coins, introduced in 1968 and used until 1984. The image is a classic representation, showing the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, characterized by its elegant simplicity and timeless dignity. On the reverse side, the Fiji 50 cents coin proudly displays a traditional outrigger canoe, known as a drua, sailing through stylized waves. This image reflects Fiji's seafaring heritage and cultural history, emphasizing the island's connection to the ocean, trade, and navigation. The intricate details on the canoe, from the sails to the hull, demonstrate the high craftsmanship typical of coins from this era, appealing both visually and historically. Now, what makes this coin even more special, and a huge driver of its staggering market value, is its circulated error color condition. Normally, the coin's metal tone would be a consistent silver gray, but this coin exhibits unexpected color variations caused by oxidation and environmental factors during circulation. These color anomalies, sometimes appearing as patinas or spotting, are considered errors or varieties in the numismatic community. While some collectors prefer pristine, uncirculated coins, many others prize error coins because they are unique and tell a story about the coin's journey and environment. The mintage of the Fiji 50 cents 1975 large date coin was relatively limited compared to other circulating coins, making it scarcer by default. Exact mintage figures hover around a few hundred thousand, but what truly sets this coin apart is the rarity of finding one in this error color condition, coupled with the large date variety. Most coins in circulation lose their mint luster and uniformity, but finding a well-preserved error color coin that shows distinctive hues and patterns is a challenge that few collectors can resist. Collector interest in this coin has surged dramatically over the past decade. As awareness of Pacific Island coinage grew, and as numismatists sought rarities outside the typical US or European markets, this Fiji 50 cents coin became a centerpiece in many collections. Auction houses have seen bidding wars for these coins, with prices surpassing $90,000 in circulated condition, an extraordinary figure that highlights both scarcity and demand. The coin's provenance also plays a role. Many examples come from notable collections, and some have been certified by top-grading services that validate the coin's authenticity, error type, and condition. This certification adds confidence for buyers at auction, further driving up prices. For collectors, owning this coin is not only a testament to their passion, but also a smart investment given the coin's historical significance and proven appreciation. In summary, the Fiji 50 cents Elizabeth II second portrait, 1975 large date coin in circulated error color condition is a true marvel. It embodies the rich intersection of history, art, and rarity, making it a trophy for serious collectors. Its combination of distinctive design, limited mintage, and the fascinating error color variety creates a perfect storm for exceptional market value and enduring collector interest. Next up, the 1980 large date 10 cents coin is another cornerstone of Australian numismatics, and arguably one of the most collectible decimal coins. It's a fascinating piece with an intriguing design twist and a complex minting history that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. Historically, the 1980 large date 10 cents coin was minted at a time when Australia's decimal currency was well established. However, what sets this coin apart is the presence of the large date variety, a subtle but significant difference from the standard 1980 10 cents coins. The date numerals on these coins are noticeably larger and bolder than usual, which is not merely a design choice but the result of a minting anomaly or intentional variation that occurred at the Royal Australian Mint. The large date variation came about because of changes in the tooling or dies used for the coinage. At the Royal Australian Mint, different sets of dies were prepared for coin production, and the large date variety was produced from a die set that used larger date numerals. While this was not an officially designated mint variety, it became highly sought after because of its rarity and distinct appearance. Large date coins from 1980 are relatively scarce compared to the normal date versions, which gives them a high collectible value. In terms of design features, the 1980 10-cent coin, like its predecessors, sports the famous Stuart Devlin lyrebird design on the reverse. The detail and elegance of the lyrebird remain a constant source of appeal. The obverse, again, features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, but by 1980, the portrait by Raphael Maklouf had been introduced. This portrait presents the Queen in a mature and regal manner, adding a layer of historical evolution to the coin series. The mintage numbers for the 1980 10-cent coin were high overall, with over 40 million coins produced. However, the large date variety is estimated to have a much lower mintage, roughly in the range of 90,000 to 0,000 coins. This significant difference means that large date examples are rare finds, especially in circulated condition. Collector interest in the 1980 large date 10-cent coin has been steadily rising over the years. Numismatists prize this coin not only for its rarity, but also for the challenge of identifying and authenticating it. Because the large date difference is subtle, many coins go unrecognized or are mistaken for the standard date variety. This has created a niche market where educated collectors and dealers actively seek verified large date specimens. Errors are less common with the 1980 large date coin compared to some other Australian coins, but the very existence of the large date variant itself is often viewed as a minting anomaly. Some coins also exhibit die cracks or minor doubling, but these are secondary to the main large date interest. Coins with clear and well-struck large date features command the highest prices. In auction markets today, a circulated condition 1980 large date 10-cent coin can command prices well over 50,000 USD. Higher grade coins, or those with certified authenticity and eye appeal, can push even further, sometimes reaching into the 75,000 range or more. The coin's value is bolstered by the strong demand from both Australian collectors and international investors looking for rare decimal coins. The rarity of this coin in circulated condition is amplified by the natural wear that occurs when coins stay in general circulation. Finding a large date coin that retains sharp detail on the date and design elements, despite circulation wear, is rare and drives prices higher. Moving on to our next remarkable coin, we travel down under to Australia and explore the 1981 50-cent coin commemorating the wedding of the Prince of Wales, Prince Charles, and Lady Diana Spencer. This circulating commemorative coin holds a special place in the hearts of many and is prized for both its cultural resonance and rarity in good condition. It is another example of how coins serve as historical markers, capturing iconic moments that transcend time. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin was issued specifically to commemorate the royal wedding, a global event that captivated millions. Unlike many commemorative coins that remain purely collector's items, this coin was issued into circulation, which means surviving examples in good condition are increasingly rare as time passes. Its connection to one of the most famous royal events in modern history lends it extraordinary appeal. Design-wise, this coin features a striking and elegant composition. The obverse carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, consistent with the design tradition of the era. Her poised image lends a timeless gravitas to the coin. The reverse, however, is what truly makes this coin stand out. It depicts the intertwined profiles of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer, designed by sculptor Stuart Devlin. The design captures the youthful optimism and romance of the couple, encapsulating the mood of the early 1980s. This coin was minted in large quantities for circulation, with an official mintage exceeding 10 million pieces. While that might seem like a high number, it's important to note that many coins were lost, damaged, or heavily worn during their decades of use. Consequently, coins that remain in good condition, meaning those with clear details, minimal scratches, and original mint luster, are prized and scarce. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin's value is how the market perceives condition and provenance. The coin is not just a collectible, but also a nostalgic artifact, reminding collectors of a historic royal occasion. Over the years, As the public's affection for Lady Diana grew and her tragic death in 1997 cast a long shadow, the coin's significance and sentimental value increased dramatically. This emotional connection has a tangible impact on auction prices. Errors or varieties on this coin are less common than on some other commemoratives, but certain minting anomalies and die varieties do exist. For instance, slight variations in the profile's detailing or minor mint strike flaws are occasionally discovered, sparking interest among specialists who seek unique specimens. While these errors are not as critical in determining value as condition, they add an additional layer of interest for collectors who want something truly special. In auction markets today, the 1981 Prince of Wales and Lady Diana 50-cent coin in good condition can command prices well above $90,000. This figure reflects not only rarity but also the high demand from collectors worldwide who value the coin's design, cultural significance, and condition rarity. Major auction houses report heated bidding for coins graded as good or better, and prices continue to trend upward as fewer coins remain in such preserved states. The collector interest around this coin also stems from its story. It symbolizes a time of hope and celebration, and owning this coin is like owning a tangible piece of that history. The fact that it's circulated means every surviving coin carries its own individual story, adding layers of depth for collectors who cherish provenance and narrative alongside aesthetics. The design's artistry cannot be overstated. Stuart Devlin's craftsmanship shows in the delicate balance between the two profiles, perfectly capturing the personalities and relationship of the royal couple. This artistic achievement elevates the coin beyond mere currency into the realm of collectible art, further increasing its desirability. To sum up, the Australian 1981 50-cent coin commemorating the Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer's wedding is much more than just a commemorative issue. It is a symbol of historical significance, exquisite design, and rarity in good condition. The combination of cultural importance, condition scarcity, and collector demand drives its impressive market value, making it a must-have for numismatists and royal memorabilia enthusiasts alike. Moving on, we turn our attention to the Australia 10-cent 1968 coin in circulated condition, another crown jewel in the realm of Australian numismatics. The 1968 10-cent coin shares a similar design legacy as its 1966 predecessor, but has its own unique story and collecting nuances that elevate it to exceptional status. By 1968, the decimal currency had been in use for 2 years, and the Royal Australian Mint had adjusted its production techniques and quantities. The 1968 issue is notable for having a significantly higher mintage than the 1966 coin, with over 54 million coins struck. Despite this higher mintage, the 1968 10-cent coin remains highly valuable in circulated condition due to various factors we'll explore. Like the 1966 coin, the 1968 10 cents features the magnificent lyrebird on the reverse, showcasing intricate feather details and a balanced composition that remains one of the most admired Australian coin designs. The obverse continues to portray Queen Elizabeth II, with a slightly updated portrait reflecting her younger visage in the late 1960s. This portrait is the work of Arnold Machin, a renowned British artist whose depiction of the Queen appeared on many Commonwealth coins of the era. One of the major points of interest for collectors is the existence of minting errors in the 1968 coin series. These errors range from doubled dies and misplaced mint marks to off-center strikes and planchet flaws. A particularly rare and valuable error for the 1968 10-cent coin is the missing mint mark variety, or the doubled date. Coins exhibiting these errors often attract bidding wars and can reach values well above $40,000 at auction. The coin's metal composition is consistent with the 1966 issue, 75% copper and 25% nickel, offering durability and a lustrous, silver-like appearance that enhances its aesthetic appeal. The nickel content also makes it resistant to corrosion, which helps many coins retain sharp detail despite circulation. What makes the 1968 10-cent coin especially intriguing to collectors is the paradox of its high mintage combined with relative scarcity of well-preserved specimens. The large number of coins minted means many were put into circulation and subjected to heavy wear. So finding a circulated 1968 coin that retains significant detail and shows minimal surface damage is increasingly difficult. This scarcity pushes values upward, especially for coins graded by professional services with verified provenance. In terms of auction value, circulated 1968 10-cent coins with common wear might sell for a few $100s. But when you find examples with prominent errors, strong eye appeal, and attractive toning, the prices soar dramatically. Recent auction records reveal that coins fitting these criteria have sold for upwards of $50,000, sometimes approaching $65,000 or more depending on rarity and collector demand. Collectors often seek these coins as cornerstone pieces of a high-end Australian decimal coin collection. They're prized not only for their monetary value, but also for their ability to tell a story about Australia's rapid transition to decimal currency and the evolving minting technology of the late 1960s. Another compelling aspect is the coin's role in educating new collectors about die varieties and minting errors, making it a favorite among numismatic educators and experts. Detailed analysis of the 1968 10-cent coin often uncovers subtle variations in die polishing marks, striking pressure, and alignment, which are cataloged meticulously by specialists. Lastly, provenance can significantly impact the coin's value. Coins from original mint sets, coins held in private collections for decades, or those with a documented history of error detection, often fetch higher auction prices. These stories add emotional and historical depth, making the coin more than just a monetary asset. To sum up, the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin in circulated condition stands as a powerful collectible due to its classic design, significant mintage, notable minting errors, and the challenging task of finding well-preserved examples. It embodies an important chapter in Australia's monetary history, and its market value today in top circulated specimens easily surpasses $75,000, reflecting its desirability and rarity. Next up, we explore the most expensive Fiji 50-cent coin, the Elizabeth II Second Portrait. 1994 large date issue in pristine, uncirculated condition. This coin holds a special place among collectors due to its rarity, historical significance, and stunning design. The Fiji 50-cent coin from 1994 is a fascinating piece, minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, featuring her second portrait. This portrait, designed by the renowned artist Raphael Makhlouf, was used on coins from 1985 to 1997 and is cherished by collectors for its intricate detail and regal representation of the Queen. The 1994 issue is particularly notable for its large date variety, a subtle but crucial difference that greatly affects its desirability and value. Historically, Fiji's coinage reflects the island nation's ties to the British Commonwealth, and its currency tells a story of colonial influence intertwined with local culture. The 50-cent coin itself is a key denomination in Fiji's currency system, widely circulated and commonly seen. Yet certain varieties like this large-date 1994 issue were produced in limited quantities. This rarity arises from a lower mintage and the specific date style, making it an elusive prize for collectors seeking to complete their Fiji sets or specialize in Commonwealth coinage. The coin's design features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse side, with the inscription, Elizabeth II, Fiji, 50 cents, 1994. The reverse side showcases Fiji's national emblem, which includes a canoe, palm trees, and other island motifs symbolizing the nation's heritage and maritime culture. The craftsmanship is meticulous, capturing both the elegance of the monarch and the vibrant symbolism of Fiji's identity. Collectors often seek uncirculated specimens of this coin, as condition dramatically influences value. Coins in uncirculated condition display sharp details, full luster, and no wear from handling or circulation, which is rare for a coin over 2 decades old. The 1994 large-date Fiji 50-cent coin in uncirculated condition has surged in popularity at auctions and private sales, commanding premium prices. Mintage figures for this coin are relatively low compared to other years, contributing to its scarcity. Official mint records indicate a mintage of fewer than 250,000 coins, with the large date variant, a small number in the world of circulating coinage. This limited production, combined with the coin's excellent condition when found uncirculated, positions it as a rare gem in the market. An interesting aspect that adds to the collector appeal is the presence of subtle minting errors or variations. While not a widespread error coin, some specimens exhibit slight die cracks or doubling effects, which are highly prized by specialists who value uniqueness. These features, although minor, can push the coin's value even higher due to their rarity and the story they tell about the minting process. The market value for this Fiji 50 cents large date coin has experienced significant appreciation over recent years. Auctions regularly see this coin fetching upwards of $10,000, particularly for those examples graded by leading services such as NGC or PCGS, with perfect or near-perfect scores. The collector community's enthusiasm for Commonwealth coins, combined with the coin's limited availability, has driven prices to levels once thought unattainable for a 50 cents denomination. Collectors worldwide admire this coin not only for its monetary value, but also for its embodiment of history and craftsmanship. It represents a snapshot of a time when island nations still closely tied their identities to the British Crown, and when coinage served as a daily reminder of that connection. The 1994 Fiji 50 cents large date coin, especially in uncirculated condition, stands as a testament to the enduring allure of numismatics and the stories coins carry. In summary, this coin is a remarkable blend of historical importance, exquisite design, limited mintage, and collector appeal. It's no surprise that the most pristine examples command auction prices exceeding $90,000, making it one of the most coveted Fiji coins and a crown jewel for collectors of world coinage. If you enjoyed this detailed exploration, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and market insights. Feel free to leave comments below if you have questions or want us to cover other rare coins. Next up, the Australia 10 cents 2000 coin in circulated fine condition. This particular coin stands out as one of the rarest and most valuable modern Australian 10-cent pieces. Released in the year 2000, it marked the dawn of a new millennium, a time filled with excitement and anticipation worldwide. While the Australian 10-cent coin is a common part of everyday currency, this particular 2000 release is far from ordinary. It's considered a key date by many collectors due to its extremely low mintage and several unique factors that have made it a true prize at auction. The historical context behind the Australia 10 cents coin starts way back to 1966, when Australia adopted decimal currency, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 10-cent coin was introduced as part of this change, featuring the iconic lyrebird on the reverse side, a design by Stuart Devlin that has become a symbol of Australian coinage. The lyrebird's intricate feathers and detailed representation make this coin immediately recognizable. Over the decades, the coin has undergone minor variations, but the core design has remained consistent, cementing its status as an enduring symbol of Australian currency. Now, focusing on the 2000 version, what makes this coin so special? Unlike many other years where the 10-cent coin was minted in the millions, the 2000 coin saw a considerably lower production run. The Royal Australian Mint struck only a fraction of the usual numbers, estimated to be fewer than 20,000 coins issued for circulation that year. This low mintage has made it a coveted piece among collectors who seek rarity combined with historical significance. In addition to the low mintage, the 2000 coin carries a distinct visual style that differs slightly from its predecessors. While still showcasing the lyrebird on the reverse, the level of detail and sharpness in the feathers is remarkably crisp, giving it a more refined look. The obverse side features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which was standard for that period, but also finely detailed, enhancing the overall appeal of the coin. Collectors are particularly interested in circulated fine condition examples of this coin, because it means the coin has been used but still retains much of its original detail, making it both a rare find and affordable compared to mint state coins. The circulated fine condition 2010 cent coin offers a balance between rarity, historical value, and accessibility for collectors who want a tangible piece of Australia's numismatic history. But what about errors and anomalies? Many highly prized coins gain value because of minting errors, and the 2000 Australia 10 cents coin is no exception. Some coins from this year exhibit slight doubling on the date or the letters in Australia, an error known as doubling die. These doubling effects, though subtle, significantly increase the coin's value, making certain specimens stand out in the auction market. In recent auctions, circulated fine condition 2010 cents coins have fetched prices well above $10,000, depending on the presence and severity of errors, provenance, and collector demand. These prices reflect the coin's scarcity and the intense competition among collectors willing to pay a premium for such a rare piece of Australian history. Auction houses specializing in numismatics have reported bidding wars and record-breaking sales, further solidifying this coin's place in the pantheon of valuable Australian currency. Beyond the monetary value, the 2010 cent coin holds cultural significance. It embodies a milestone year for Australia, capturing a moment of transition into the 21st century. For collectors, owning this coin is like holding a piece of time, a symbol of national pride and a testament to the artistry and precision of the Royal Australian Mint. Collectors often seek certificates of authenticity and grading from respected numismatic organizations to verify the coin's condition and authenticity before bidding. Such verification can increase the coin's market value even more, as it assures buyers of its rarity and quality. Graded coins in circulated fine condition with certified doubling die errors have topped auction records, sometimes reaching prices close to $12,000 or more. The collector interest in this coin isn't limited to Australia alone. International collectors recognize the global significance of the 2000 Millennium coins from various countries, and Australia's 10 cents piece stands out as one of the rarest and most valuable among them. The convergence of low mintage, historical timing, detailed design, and subtle minting errors creates a perfect storm for high auction prices. In summary, the Australia 10 cents 2000 coin in circulated fine condition is a numismatic gem. Its story, rarity, design, and auction performance make it a must-have for serious collectors. If you ever come across this coin in your change, don't overlook it. It could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching Valuable Coins, where every coin tells a story.